I never could use, and now I know. I know now why we couldn't kill him that easy. It's so dumb. Here is the bastard. But he had a minigun, as we know. But this minigun did extra bleed damage. That's why we dying that hard. He had bleach damage. Fuck, that's one shot is 100, and then yeah, it's so dumb. And he was stuck behind this door, so I could go easy on him and go here and do this, shut his arm off. And when I shut his arm off, he couldn't get the minigun to work, so.
That's it.
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. My sins are standing down. Let's talk.
Why? You're gonna die anyway. So why?
And there he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Funny. I thought I had that honor.
Why is he standing in my back?
So, here we are.
Where is my son? Where is Sean?
Pal, I'm just a puppet like you. The stage is a little bigger, that's all. Sean's a good kid. Bit older than you expected, am I right? But he's doing great. Only, he's not here. He's with the people pulling the strings.
God damn it, you mercenary motherfucker. Where is my son?
What's the cliche? So close, but yet so far away? That's Sean. But don't worry. You'll die knowing he's safe and happy. A bit older than you expected, but ah well. At least he's in a loving home. The Institute.
Here, the Institute. I'll find my son no matter where he is.
That's the spirit. You know, you surprise me, have to admit. I find myself actually kind of liking you. I admire your dedication to fatherhood, even if it is ultimately useless. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So,
Does it?
you ready?
You know, in 100 years, when I finally die, I only hope I go to hell, so I can kill you all over again, you piece of shit.
I cannot allow these attacks. You are damaging and shutting down. Primary sensor.
Job. Bastard won't be hurting anyone else. We should take a look around, get all the intel this place can hide.
That's a good thought, Nick. That's a good thought.
Maybe this is just where
Piece of his brain.
this
If they recover him, then they have a real good reason why, because he's pointless and worthless. Like, I guess this is what he deserves.
No accounting for taste.
There we go.
Pitfall. Oh yeah, I know. Pitfall is with crocodiles. Yeah. It's a nice game. Better than Nuka Tapper. That's for sure. O jee, zijn ze nog niet terug?
So,
Oh, zijn ze
Delos
al
wasn't
terug?
giving us
Mooi,
any
hè?
bull. Your
Kijk al, je
son
bent er niet
really is
alleen.
on the inside.
Hm?
Even I don't know where the
Je
institute
bent er niet
is.
alleen.
They
Nee.
built me.
Drie.
There has to be a way, Nick.
We're in the weeds now. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way. Talk this through.
How could Piper help us?
Trust me, that dame knows a lot more than she lets on. And she lets on a lot. If I know her, she's done her homework. And we need to talk this through with someone.
I'll catch up later.
All right. I'll see you in Diamond City. And don't worry. The night just got darker, but it can't last forever.
Going up. Roof access.
There she is, guys. The pattern. The pride of Maximus Prime of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Repeating. This is Paladin Dance on frequency 9-5. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment. Repeating. This is Paladin Dance on frequency...
Before we do that, I'm going to the cheat room because I need ammo, man. I only find 308s, 38s, 44s, 45s. What, like my shotgun and my minigun, I don't get ammo at all. Like nothing. There's just like pin shit, nothing. That's weird. No, I don't need that one. I need ammo. Like, fuck it. I need the ammo, sorry guys, so. Let's go. I just needed the ammo, nothing else. The leveling system is still the same. I'm not going to get more XP or experience or the best weapons in the game, no. We just have to find every weapon. So, for now... You know what? And the napalm, put them there. Yeah. Do we have something else we want to? Oh. Wait, let's check if all our weapons are okay, all our armor and that sort of things, because we almost leveling up, and I wanna do is armor. We don't need to forget the armor.
Tinker, tinker, tinker.
And we need also a powerful receiver in this. Yes. Um. mm, nah, shredder is not necessary for this. The only thing that I need is this, but gunnet fear, yeah. But we need armor first, I think. By the way. Even kijken, Mr. Sandman. We also need this at some point. Yeah, also, but I want to know armorer is. Yeah, we need rank 3. So we need 2 levels for this. And after we done that, we want. Yeah, heavy gunner is also. I'm going for this and this. Maybe. Oh. Oh ja. Dat kan. Lekker veel. Yeah, people ask me in the comments after the video why I do this. Simply to say why I'm doing this is because if I build, like, say this in water, for some reason I cannot power it up because the connecting from the wire is not connecting. I don't know why it is. Maybe it's that for a long time, but yeah, it's not the big issue here. I don't know why. It's just stupid that it is. Like this, it's not connecting sometimes. I don't know why. It's nasty in here. Why is everybody inside now? Like, fuck me, but Can you all just shove it? Yeah? Why is everybody in that fucking doorway? I'm honestly saying stop right now. Jesus.
Sir?
Yeah, stand by, because everybody is standing in my fucking way all the time. I'm trying to fix shit for you. And you're all standing in my way like, oh, what do I do? Shove it. Oh.
Yes?
Yeah?
Huh? Yes?
Sir? Human on deck. Attention.
Attention. Let's go, buddy. Got a lot of shit to do. Well, we're finally getting through with the...
You see that big blimp? What's the Brotherhood of...
Well, well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg kidnapped my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there. But to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Man like that would have had access. In and out.
But we both know that angle isn't going to work.
We can talk to him. Feel like holding a seance?
Yeah, if only.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads. Nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
I'm gonna need a really sharp ice cream scoop.
I'm sure you'll manage.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. If you want to head there together, just say so.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
While you two are out, I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be here if you need me.
Even good people do crazy things when they're scared. Ought to be Diamond City's motto.
I promised Armorer, so we are definitely gonna take Armorer. Because... where is he? Oh, there. Because we need to upgrade our armor. It's definitely... time.
We're so delighted you've chosen us for your shopping needs. We buy and sell everything. From everyone. Always.
Yeah, we need for the left leg. We need the combat armor. Hmm. Yeah, we need for the left leg a combat armor. Okay. Our armor is at least up now.
I'll take a look, sure.
Here you are.
Um. Yeah, we need.
24-hour service. Only at Diamond City Surplus. Shopping at night? Diamond City Surplus is always open.
And let's go. I want to check this place first before we go to the Brotherhood. This is the place that I thought, okay, I'm gonna build here because this is the best build I can have. But when I came here, I saw the problem of the water problem. You see, you said why I'm not using the water purifiers is because this bug. And I don't know how the fuck it comes here, but if you choose this, here, see, I cannot even build. Oh wait, that's because, like, if I build this one, like you said, yeah, and you need to connect the wire. So if I go to power generators, and I put this one here at 10, you connect this wire. I cannot connect it for some reason. This is the bug. It doesn't connect. So I don't know why that is. Maybe it has to do because of this. Maybe this works, but I don't know. No, see, it's not. I think it's the purifiers that are broken because I cannot connect this. So I think those things are broken, and that's why the reason I have all those water pumps. Why do I have so many benches? I don't know. Don't ask me. And I don't know why it does that. That's the problem. Oh yeah, the game is breaking every fucking second, so.
Let's hope they don't mistake us for ghouls.
You must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place
Excuse me.
now that the
Paladin
Pridwin's in
Dance is
town.
waiting for you inside, recruit.
Taking down the Institute should be easy, now that Elder Max
Paladin
is calling
Dance.
the shots.
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Pridwin. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon? Man's a lunatic.
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be lead. I don't know where you're going, but if you want to remain a part of the Brotherhood, I'd get back here.
Yeah, I was.
Cavalry's arrived.
Yeah, I know.
That
I
ship.
don't know where you're going.
I've never seen
But
anything
if you
like
want
it.
to remain a part of the Brotherhood, I'd get back here.
I am here. Hello? Okay, too many people in one room. The game is crashing again. It's so fucking disappointing. They made the PS5 version for this game, and when they made it, they broke the whole fucking game. It's like...
Hey.
Stay!
I'll stay put.
Seeing that airship looming over the common.
God damn it.
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big gun.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
We call our ship.
Uh-huh.
If she's here.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
That's the plan. If history's proven anything. That being said, you're about to get to know the Pridwin up. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Okay. I have to tell Nick. We're going to fly like a bird in the sky.
Ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
Nick,
Do something
Come on.
for you?
let's go, boys.
Didn't think you'd show your face again. Ready to clear out another area?
Hmm.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my boots.
You don't see a lot of vertibirds in this kind of shape.
That minigun in front of you is ready to fire.
Stay there. I'm coming back.
I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me.
It's a beauty thing.
The perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
It's the same problem that I had before, and it's the same problem again, guys. You see it for yourself. The game is freezing, like it cannot go further. So the only thing that I can do is just let it play out, but this is going slow. I don't get this. The game is already breaking on itself.
Blinded by rumors and misinformation.
So the best thing to do now is don't panic. Just let it do its thing. Don't fire, because when I fire, it's just gonna do that the same thing. So
just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
like if I do this, then it's gonna freeze again. That's why we don't do this. Normally, I don't have the luck to do this in once, so you can do this mission in 10 times. Maybe it do the thing. Sometimes it doesn't, but it seems it's doing it. But don't panic. That mission is just bugged for some reason. And people thought New Vegas had problems. No, not like this.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
I've been told the Valentine Detective Agency signs are an eyesore, but they sure bring in the business.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridwin and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Should have free will. Why? You jealous you have
Captain
to turn
Kells.
yours in?
So, you're the one Paladin Dance has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly. Now.
Not even a hint? Come on. I deserve it.
Look, all I can tell you is that we're here directly in response to the data that Dance's recon team provided us. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait until Elder Maxon now dispense with... That's all for now. Your orders are to... If you have any questions...
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction, and most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
No Victorium.
The people of the Commonwealth end up with closed casket funerals.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, You've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
System deltas at 100%. Secondary deltas standing by.
Getting a bit of twitch up.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick. So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Dance?
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
People always ask me the question, is he really a synth? You have to ask your question. There are 2 synths on board. Secretly, without knowing that the Brotherhood has them, and that is Program and Dance. Why? Because they cannot live without the suit. Because then you see the robotic things.
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that... And if you wish... In any event, it was a pleasure.
The Institute must not be allowed to create these freaks any longer.
Cade?
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No. This isn't that sort of examination. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
I can't believe super mutants were human once.
There,
Science
try it
gone
now.
so wrong.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk. Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Oh god. Mole rat on
Ingram?
stick.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about.
Excuse me.
Huh, not what I was expecting.
I said Program. Program is a Brother of Steel member in Fallout 3. Yeah, no, this is Ingram. Ingram, she has an accident. She's not...
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were Wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Okay.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And after you're done with it, in the meantime.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
What can I get for you today?
Let's hear a bit more about that extra work you mentioned.
Hard to resist the food stores don't replenish themselves, so I need legs on the ground to hit up farms in the area. We'll be requisitioning a portion of their harvest, and I need that food crated and ready to go for when I send out a collection team. Your mission will be to ensure full cooperation of the civilian farmers, by any means necessary.
I'm in.
Perfect. Here's the location. Convince the settlement to support the Brotherhood, or take over the settlement by force.
Proctor Tegan.
That farm's nothing you can't handle.
I'm looking for some firepower.
That's some choice weapons.
Uh-huh.
Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner. Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother.
Have you ever fired a minigun?
If you run into any synths, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Tighten up the meter. Like that. Now split the difference. There. You gotta do it. No, no.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridman's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Now. Yeah, let's go. People say there is a boat here somewhere, and there is an underwater base. Is it that boat? Oh.
Remember your 3 C's. Cranium, rock, center mass.
Having the Pridwin moored above the airport.
Not everything you meet in the wasteland will have all of them, but they're guaranteed to have at least one. Outstanding. I can see you don't need my supervision. The final rule of my range? No injuries. Anyone foolish enough to get hurt during practice can find their own way up to sickbay. Otherwise, use the range as you see fit.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release. Target acquired. I'll try to keep him in your sight. Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down, and then hightail it back to the Pridwin for repairs.
Okay, now I have to run. But don't worry. We have this.
You never know what you'll find.
Is it that boat? There's a boat in this lake. I don't see anything. I see that one on the shore. And I see that one. Okay. Is it this boat? I don't know which boat they mean. So that's the weirdest part. I think it is that boat that they mean. Otherwise, I don't know. It's a red boat with a white... Okay. So it's a red boat, you said. That's a green one. And it's not on that side, so... That's weird. So it has to be that boat?
We have to spread the word, the Brotherhood, across the Commonwealth.
I don't know which boat you mean, guys. The only boat that I see is that one. So, we do that later.
What? Who's there? Oh,
watch your step.
What's that? What is it? Someone's there. must have been nothing. A noise? Gonna be a good fight! Ah! Wounded!
Long live the Brotherhood!
Down.
Got it. Excellent.
Go ahead and hide, little bleeder. Come out, wherever.
Nee, grote denk.
Gonna be a good fight.
Point eliminated. Ambush. Ambush. Defensive protocols engaged.
That's how we do it in the Brotherhood.
Developing this level of technology is a lost art. Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to...
Sure.
I've been fighting. I've seen what these super...
Right.
It would be army... Look.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk. Dismissed.
The Prydwen is a magnificent...
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well, then. Dismissed.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
So people said it's between here. So I'm going to the castle and see if I see the red boat that everybody said it's there. But I think it's a mod or something because That's the only boat I can see, so... And the only thing who we know for sure is if we go swimming in this shit. So... I don't know which boat. It's not this one's either, so... But I don't get it. There is a boat, but there is no boat, okay? Do you know, guys, sure that this is not a mod that I need to have for this? Because I think it is a mod. Or do they mean the alien boat that's on the coast? Because if that's the boat that you all mean, that's a fucking mission. It's something totally different than You mean that boat? There is a red boat, but that's the only one that I have. So, and you said this one is not sunken. So, I don't know. I will save it here and we do this later. I'm going to eat something, so I see you all later.